Hello, hello, beautiful people. This is Matthew Morales with Quiet Mind Yoga, as always, and I am here for your 7 p.m. Central Standard Time Yoga Flow. Welcome back. We haven't had this class for about a week, so we are back with some yoga, and let's get ourselves situated. So grab any props that you might need. Obviously, a yoga mat if you have that, and if you don't have it, don't worry about it. You can still do the practice. Maybe you have yoga props. Maybe that looks like blocks, maybe a yoga strap, maybe pillows, blankets, towels from around the house, just so you can have something more malleable to maybe sit on or to protect the knees, whatever you might need them for. And then, as always, set the mood for this practice. Whatever you need. If there's a room spray that you love, use that right now. A cleansing spray, some incense, a candle, all of the above. You do it for yourself. And we're gonna get going here in about 2 minutes. So I'm gonna finish setting up on my end, and then we'll get going. Alrighty, y'all. Hey, Gina. Also, I forgot, if you have something specific that you want to work on today, let me know, and I am more than happy to incorporate it into tonight's practice. Alrighty, y'all. All right, I don't see anything yet about what y'all want to work on, so if you left me a comment, maybe leave me another one, because you know, it's special. It depends which ones I see, which ones I don't. I don't get to decide. Facebook does. Just fixing the camera so hopefully it doesn't pop out this time. All right, we are gonna get started. I don't see anything specific that anyone left, so we're just gonna go with what I have planned. Or I really don't have planned, but what comes through. Alrighty, y'all. We are going to begin in a seated position. So go ahead and place yourself on your mat. I am using a blanket underneath me just because I like something more malleable, just in case I need to shift and I move it's not so solid. But you can also use blocks. You can use a pillow. This helps a good amount with any tension in the lower back and the hip flexors as well. All right, let me get the song going and we're gonna start. So hands onto your lap, however they rest most comfortably right now. Palms to face up if you feel like maybe you need to receive and you need some energy, you need some motivation, you need some inspiration. Palms to face down if you feel like your head is in the clouds, if you feel like you've been all over the place. And maybe it's a euphoric head in the clouds, but that doesn't mean that you don't need balance. So ground yourself, palms to face down. You choose what you need right now. Maybe it's one palm down, one palm up. All right, now however you are situated, go ahead and start to close the eyes if you haven't already. And if it brings about too much anxiety for you to close your eyes in this moment, then you can keep your eyes open and focus them softly on something in front of you. Now as you are seated here, allow your sit bones to start to ground down into the surface below you. Allow the hips and the legs to get heavier. And at the same time that the lower half of your body is getting heavy, allow lengthening through the spine, reaching the crown of the head, your soft palate and your ears up towards the roof above. Relax your eyebrow center. Soften the jaw. Drop the shoulders. And truly allow yourself this time, this next 55 minutes, to focus on you, to focus on the internal world. Yes, this is a beautiful practice for the physical body, but it is so much more than that. Yoga is a way for you to get to know yourself at a more intimate level, on a deeper level internally. Now, as you're seated here, start to follow your breath, just the natural rhythm of your inhale and exhale through your nose. Relax the eyebrow center. Soften the eyelids. And as we are focusing on our breath, let's start to deepen it. So with every inhale through the nose, breathe deep into the belly, fill it up and let it expand. And with every exhale through the nose, empty out and draw your navel back towards the spine. Again, you inhale through the nose, breathing deep into the belly. Exhale, navel to spine. And maybe you even add some Ujjayi breath, which is a slight constriction of your throat. It's as if you're trying to fog up a window, but keeping the lips together. This makes the sounds of the ocean or Darth Vader, whichever you resonate more with. Now follow this deep breath, this active breath for a few more moments. See if you can make it a little deeper. Maybe expanding up into the ribs and into the lungs a little more. Last one. Bring your hands together at your heart center in prayer posture and bow your head down. Set an intention for tonight's practice. Give it purpose. Maybe you weren't really sure why you showed up on your mat tonight, but in this moment, ask yourself, why am I here? And your body will tell you. I'm not asking your mind, I'm asking your body. It'll speak to you. And whatever answer comes up, start to repeat it to yourself internally as if it's already happening in this moment for you. Keeping the hands together, let your intention go. And as you inhale, reach the arms up, palms stay touching. As you exhale, open the hands, let your intention go fully now. Bring your hands to either side of the body, fingertips to the ground. Lengthen through the spine, and we start our gentle warm-up. As you inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. You can take your gaze up towards the thumbs as well. And as you exhale, bring your arms back down by your side, keeping the shoulders away from the ears the entire time. Inhale, you reach back up, but don't let the shoulders rise. Exhale, let the hands drop again. Inhale, you reach up, but this time as you exhale, twist to the left, bringing the right hand onto the left knee, gaze over the back shoulder. And with every inhale, find a gentle lengthening through the spine. And as you exhale, go a little deeper in your twist, breathing into the belly, into your core center. One more big breath here. Notice what's happening in your body. Not what you think should happen, but just allow it to be. On your next inhale, unwind, coming forward, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Left hand onto the right knee, right arm back behind you, gaze is over that right shoulder. Lengthen through the spine with every inhale, and with every exhale, just a little deeper. Notice if maybe you're feeling sensation in the upper back, in your chest. It doesn't always have to be in the lower back here in the twist. One more big breath here. Inhale, unwind, arms up. And exhale, bring your hands out in front of you. Transition to 4 points, tabletop. And we meet with our hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We have 6 rounds of a variation of cat-cow. If you want to improvise on your own, you do so now. But if you don't, follow me. As you inhale, shoot the ribs out towards the right. Round the spine over like a scared cat over to the left. Exhale. And then arch. Dropping the belly, opening the heart. Inhale to the right. Again, round the spine like you're tracing a barrel. Exhale to the left and drop the belly. One more this direction. On your next inhale, change directions. Inhale to the left. Rounding the spine. Exhale to the right. Drop the belly. Open the heart. Two more this direction now. Last one. Coming back to neutral, going into puppy pose. Keep the hips stacked above the knees. Walk your hands forward. Drop your heart and your forehead as low as the body will allow. If you want to take it a little deeper, maybe you bring your chin onto the ground. Maybe you even use blocks if you have them available. And bring them underneath your triceps. 3 more breaths here. Last breath. Start to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, straighten the arms out. Extend your right leg back, lift it up into the air. Left arm reaches forward, starting to activate our stabilizers. Maybe this is enough for you and you stay here, that's perfect. If you want to go a little deeper though, left hand to the back of the head, and on your next exhale, bring your knee and elbow to touch underneath you. And they don't have to really touch, but that's what you're aiming for. Inhale, we lengthen back out. And exhale, crunch. Give me 2 more on your own. Follow your breath pace. So you're going to be following the breath throughout the entire practice because that is your true guide. I know I'm your guide as well as your instructor, but the breath is what you really want to listen to. Inhale, straighten out, and exhale, drop your hand and knee back down to the earth. We go to the other side. Left leg extends back. Right arm reaches forward. Make sure that left hip is not opening up to the side. Now option to stay here again, or right hand to the back of the head, and on your next exhale, you crunch. Knee and elbow come to the center. Inhale, you lengthen. And exhale, you crunch. Give me 2 more on your own. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, both hands and knees down onto the earth. Tuck your toes under, come back to sit onto your heels. We'll be here just briefly. Interlace your fingers back behind you. Reach your knuckles towards the back edge of the mat. Open your heart up towards the sky. Small back bend here. And then you straighten up. Bring your hands onto your right hip. Drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of the neck, the left side of the upper back. Reach your hands back behind you. Switch the interlacing of the fingers so the other thumb is on top, other pinky on bottom. Open the heart up. Straighten up, hands onto the left hip. Left ear to the left shoulder. Last little bit here. I know your toes may be screaming at you. Keep breathing through it. You got this. And release. Coming back to your 4 points. Untuck the toes and tap them out. You want to make sure you're really paying attention also during those moments of discomfort because that is also part of when we get to see our patterns. We get to see how we operate when discomfort comes up. And maybe you want to run away from discomfort, maybe you try to distract yourself, but keep breathing through it, stay in the moment. All right, we're building discomfort endurance. Tuck the toes under, lift your hips up, start to pedal your feet out, bending one knee, and then the other. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the legs. press through your hands, the thumbs and the index fingers dig into the earth, reaching your sit bones up. And on your next inhale, come forward into your high plank, starting to activate the core, your power center, the solar plexus. Hug the ribs, tuck the tailbone under, reach your heart forward, press the heels back. I know you all, that was a lot of cues, but listen, if you get one of them, that's amazing. If at any point you need to, you can drop your knees down onto the earth. You have another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. As you inhale, slightly bend the knees, look between your thumbs. Exhale, walk or step, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Take your right hand, grab onto the left wrist. Draw your left arm over towards the right side. Push down through both feet so your both legs are active. Breathe into that left side of your body. And then on your next inhale, you're going to come back up to center. Switch, grabbing onto the right wrist. Draw the right arm over towards the left. Breathe into the whole right side of the body, the right hip, the right rib cage and lung, the upper back. One more time. Inhale up. Grab onto the left wrist. Draw it over towards the right. If you want to take it into the hip a little bit more, you're going to cross that left leg back behind you as if you were going to go into a curtsy. So slight bend in the knees. Keep reaching over. Oh, that feels amazing. At least for me it does. Inhale back up to center. Last one. Grab onto the right wrist. Draw it over to the left. Cross that right leg back behind you. Bend the knees as if you're gonna bow down. One more breath here. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, release your hands to your heart in prayer posture. Let's take a clearing breath. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly up. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Now let's flow. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Use your knees if you need to. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, hips up into the air. Take a breath here. On your inhale, slightly bend the knees, look between your thumbs. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift, making a 7 with your body. Exhale, fold it over, release, push down through the feet. Inhale, rise up, lengthening through the spine. Listen close. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms. So you're opening the heart here. Inhale, lengthen back up. We continue. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga step or hop it back. Inhale, cobra or up dog, shoulders down. Exhale, down dog, hips up. Take one breath here. On your next inhale, slightly bend the knees, look between your thumbs. Exhale, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, rise all the way to standing, lengthening. Exhale, back bend, shoulder blades hug the spine, opening the heart. Inhale, lengthen up. Keep your core engaged. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath here. Inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, your journey to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms. Last time, inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop it back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Sit bones are reaching up towards the sky above, pushing through the arms, lengthen through the underarms as well. One more breath. And we continue. Inhale, right leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip. If you need a modification, you can drop the left knee down, maybe the left forearm, but keep that right knee up and opening. If you want to take it deeper, flip it over into your wild thing, or maybe even into your full wheel. Take 2 more breaths wherever you're at. If you're in your wheel, go ahead and flip it back over however you want. You can come out of it like an original wheel or challenge yourself, flip it over. Now everyone inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. And again, modification, left knee down. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. Inhale, up. Hug the knee back to the nose, hug it in. Lift the hips a little higher, use your core. Step that right foot forward. Warrior 1, you rise. Hips are facing forward as much as possible so that left hip is pulling forward. Imagine there are headlights on your hips. They should be facing forward, not at an angle. And they might be at a slight angle. That is perfectly fine. I shouldn't say they shouldn't do that because they might. Everyone's at different positions with their bodies. Go a little deeper. Hands to your heart center. We're going to add a twist. Take your left elbow to the outside of that right knee. And if you need a modification, drop the left knee. We're going to breathe here 2 more breaths. Lengthen through the spine. On your next inhale, you're gonna unwind, open up into your warrior 2. Ideally, front heel is in line with back heel or back arch. You're bending into the front knee. As you inhale again, straighten that front leg. Bring your palms together up above the head, lift to the thumbs. And as you exhale, go a little deeper into your warrior 2. Again, inhale, you come up. Exhale, even deeper. Take 2 more here on your own. Keep your core active, hugging the ribs together. Last one. Stay here, your warrior 2. You're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going into your half moon. This may be where you use a prop. If you haven't, it can look like a chair. It can look like a coffee table, a block. But your warrior 2, maybe you want something underneath that right hand as you bring your left leg up. Or maybe you challenge yourself, take away any kind of prop. And if this isn't available to you, keep that back foot down, that's okay. Maybe you're just hopping forward slightly, using a prop and getting used to this. Not hopping forward too much because I don't want you to topple over, but just going up and down. You have another breath here. With control, you come back up into your warrior 2. Inhale. As you exhale, windmill the hands down to the top of the mat, chaturanga. High to low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here, you got this. Notice what's already coming up for you in your mind as you're moving through this. Maybe you're thinking this is too much, I can't do this, I'm just gonna give up. Maybe you're thinking this isn't enough, I wanna go harder. Whatever is going through your mind, can you drop it, let it go, stay here with the movement and the breath. Let's continue. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, stack your hip. And again, modification, drop your right knee, maybe the right forearm. If you wanna take it further, flip it over, wild thing. Or maybe even a full wheel. 2 more breaths. You're doing great, stay with it. Wheelers, come out of this however you can. We all need a 3-legged down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. Inhale, up. If you need the modification, drop the right knee. Knee to the right tricep. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Hug it in using your core. Step it through. Warrior 1. Bend into the front knee. And I will be switching in and out of doing the modification version, so you do what you need to for your practice tonight. Go a little deeper. Press into the pinky edge of that back foot. Draw your right hip forward a little more if you can. And hands to your heart center. We're twisting to the left. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Open your heart. Lengthen through the spine, reaching the crown of your head forward. On your next inhale, open up. Warrior 2. Bending into that front knee, we're gonna move with the breath again. As you inhale, straighten the front leg, bring the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, lower down. Warrior 2, going deeper, core active. Inhale. Exhale. Take 2 more on your own. Shoulders are soft. Going into the Warrior 2, deepest, fullest expression tonight. You hold here for 5, 4, go a little deeper. 3, 2, 1, half moon. You're gonna bring something underneath that left hand, right leg floats up. And again, if that right leg doesn't want to stay up, maybe you keep the right foot on the ground. Maybe you're practicing with rocking front to back. Just bringing up the foot for a second or 2, and then dropping it. 2 more breaths wherever you're at. With control, you inhale, come back, Warrior 2. Exhale, windmill the hands down, Chaturanga. Use your knees if you'd like. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. And exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Take some breaths here. 2 more. On your next inhale, slightly bend the knees, look between your thumbs, listen close. Exhale, yogic squat, feet to the outsides of your hands. Sink your hips as low as your body will allow. Maybe you'll have to be about halfway and rest your forearms on the thighs. That's perfectly fine. Honor wherever you are tonight. We're not looking for a specific shape. We're looking more for the sensation and how it feels in your body. That's the beauty of yoga. There's no right way to be doing this. There's healthy ways, but you don't have to do it perfectly. There is no such thing, really. Reach your arms forward. Lengthen. Keep pressing your heels down into the earth if you have them down on the ground. If not, don't worry about it. Keep reaching. You have another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fold it over, straighten the legs, hands towards the earth. If they don't touch, that's okay. Heel toe your feet underneath your hips. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's take a clearing breath. Y'all don't know about you, but I am sweating. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly up. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh it out. And we continue on. Inhale, chair pose, everyone's favorite. Bend the knees, take a seat. Reach your tailbone towards the ground. Weight is in the heels. Sink a little deeper. And on your next exhale, fold it forward, hands towards the earth. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga, high slow plank. Keep hugging the navel to the spine. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. And exhale, Down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Inhale, up. Knee to the left tricep. Inhale, up. Exhale, step that right foot forward. Crescent lunge this time. So your back heel stays lifted. You're gonna reach your arms up. Bend into the front knee. Modification. Drop that left knee, that's okay. We're gonna take it into that left hip flexor a little bit while we're here. Cactus your arms, making goalposts. Now I want you to start to bend that back knee. Hover in about an inch or two of the earth. Woo, and I feel it here. You're gonna hold for 5. Core engaged, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that back leg out. Hover the belly above the thigh and reach your arms forward. You're here for 5, 4, 3. We're burning out that right leg. 2, 1. One more pose on the right leg. Balance, warrior 3. Maybe you keep that back foot down. That's okay. Maybe you have blocks underneath you. Obviously, we're going to be here longer than 5 seconds. One more breath here. With control, you come back into your crescent lunge, dropping that left foot down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or go straight to your down dog. It's your practice. You decide what you need right now. Inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath here. And we've got the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. See if you can tap it. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Inhale, up. Step it through, crescent lunge. Again, modification. Right knee on the earth. Get yourself situated here. And then we're going to start to get into that right hip flexor and quad by cactusing the arms here. Take the elbows back so you're broadening through the chest. Drop the right knee to hover. Ooh, tuck your tailbone under, and you're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3. My leg is shaking. 2, and 1. Straighten that back leg out. Hover the belly above the thigh. Reach your arms forward. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balance onto that left leg. Warrior 3. You're here. Keep breathing. Again, we're here more than 5 seconds. If you need help, hands towards some props or the ground, or maybe keep that back foot down. Last big breath here. With control, as much as you can, bring that right foot onto the mat. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or take it to down dog. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take some breaths here. Push through the hands, grounding your thumb, your index finger, and your pinky finger into the earth. Triceps rotating down towards the mat. One more big breath. On your next inhale, slightly bend the knees, look between your thumbs. Exhale, yogic squat again. Feet to the outsides of the hands. Sink your hips as low as your body will allow. All right, y'all, we're gonna do a little bit of balancing if you want to. If not, you're gonna just stay here and marinate in this beautiful hip opener. And if you start to cry while you're here, that is normal. We're opening the hips, which is gonna open up some emotions, possibly. If you wanna take it into your balance, you're gonna wrap that right arm around the front right leg, left arm around the back. You're hooking the fingers together. You're gonna bring your left foot in. And you're gonna start to rise and balance onto that left leg. You can stay over for flamingo. And you can start to take it up, even higher. Maybe you come back to flamingo. And then with control, land back onto the earth. Once you're done with the right side, you're gonna do the left. Left arm internally rotates. I'm wrapping it around that left knee. Right arm around back. Whew. One side will usually be different than the other. This side is my not as strong side. Still strong, but just not as. We meet in our yogic squats here. Plant the hands onto the mat, straighten your legs out. Heel toe your feet back underneath your hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it over. Gotta catch my breath a little. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's take a clearing breath here. Everyone inhale through the nose, fill up. Open the mouth, audible exhale. And we're going again. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, take a seat. It's the last one. We're gonna be here for a good little while. Reach your arms up. With every inhale, you're lengthening through the torso, reaching your arms towards the ceiling. With every exhale, you're sinking the hips a little lower. Keep going. You're here for another 3 breaths. Half chair, reach your sit bones back, arms forward, last breath. And release, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. This time, exhale, simply step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps to the inside of the right hand. Gently land the left knee onto the earth. Straighten out the right leg. Half splits, and again, you can use props. Option to stay here, or let's add some movement. As you inhale, you're gonna come back forward. Feeling some opening in that left hip flexor possibly. As you exhale, you're gonna straighten out that right leg, flex your right foot. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale back, 2 more on your own. And again, option to simply stay here if you need to. Last one. We all meet in our half splits. Dig your right heel deep into the earth. Shoot your right hip back. You're adding traction so you get some extra lengthening through the back of that right leg. If you want to take it even deeper, left hand onto the right shoulder, left elbow towards the right big toe. Ooh, I feel it here. Big breaths. One more here. Come forward again, bending into the right knee. Plant the hand, step it back. Downward facing dog. We have the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Left foot to the inside of the left hand. Drop the back knee down. Half splits. Option to stay here, simply marinate, enjoying the stretch. But let's add a little bit of mobility. As you inhale, you're gonna come forward, reaching your heart out in front of you, getting into that right hip flexor and groin. And then exhale, half splits. Give me 3 more here on your own. Last one. We all meet in our half splits. Stay here. Woo. Dig that left heel down. Push it into the mat. Draw the left hip back. Maybe you add the right hand onto the left shoulder, reaching the right elbow forward. Oh, that feels amazing. Uncomfortable, but amazing. As I said, we're rearranging our relationship with discomfort. Discomfort, endurance is part of this yoga practice. One more big breath. Come back forward, bending into that left knee, hands onto the mat. This time, child's pose. Left leg comes back, knees out towards the edges of the mat, big toes to touch. Sit bones back towards the heels, rest your head on the earth. Take some breaths here. Start to walk your hands back, come onto your seat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Option to place a blanket or pillow underneath you if you would like. I'm going to scoot towards the top of the mat, so my heels are towards the top edge. Adjust whatever you need to. Flex your feet. Again, legs are straight. So you're inhaling the arms up. And exhale, fold forward, hands towards your toes. Reach your heart out in front of you. Big breath. So while you're here, I want you to think of lengthening through the spine. Reach with your heart, not with your head. Two more big breaths here. Walk your hands back. You have two options. From here, you're going to keep the left leg straight. You can either bring your right foot to the left inner thigh, or to go a little deeper and really get a good stretch on the hamstring, you can take the right foot to the top of the left thigh. Flex your right foot, no matter where you are, flex your left foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. You might not only get a stretch to the hamstrings, but a little massage for that left quad, because my right ankle is digging into the quad. That's probably the more uncomfortable part of this. Not so much the hamstrings. Breathe through it all. And nurture that discomfort with the breath. The breath is one of the most powerful tools that we have. That is what starts our life and what ends our life, the breath. That's how powerful it is. We rarely think about it. So give it some attention right now. The breath is the gateway to the present moment. The breath is a gateway to relax. The breath is very powerful. I know I said breath a lot. I just want to make sure you understand. A little deeper. Two more here. Straighten back up. We're going to the other side. Right leg extends out in front of you. Left foot can come to the right inner thigh or on top of the right thigh. Flex that left foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it over. Breaths. Go a little deeper if you'd like. Release and come back up. Extend that left leg out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Reach the arms forward with control. We start to lower back onto the mat. Use your core. Open the heart up. Shoulders down. If you need help, grab onto your thighs. Grab onto the mat. And once you're all the way flat on the ground, hug your knees into your chest. You might need to move some props out of the way if you have them right by you. And rock from side to side. Keep the right knee hugged into your chest. Left leg straight out. Hug the right knee either towards the chest or towards the armpits. That'll take it a little deeper. Active arms here. Hugging the knee in. Big breath. And then supine twist. Take that right knee over towards the left side. Right arm extends out towards the right side and gaze looks towards the right hand. Big breaths here. place them on your knee or your shin. Hug the knee in towards the chest or the armpits. Active arms, big breaths into the belly. Relax the shoulders a little more. One more big breath here. And then supine twist. Take the left knee over towards the right side. Left arm extends out towards the left. Look towards that left hand. Big breaths into the belly. Stay where you are. I'm going to adjust the lights. Two more here. On your next inhale, come back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. And then final pose before Shavasana. Happy baby, reaching for the pinky edges of the feet. Draw the knees down on either side of the body. Reach your tailbone forward so you're dropping the lower back towards the mat. And maybe you find a rock side to side. Allow yourself to give the whole lower back a massage. And if you want, stay on one side, giving it some pressure. And then move to the other. You have two more breaths here. Flatten out onto your mat, and this is your time to get comfortable. It's your resting position, so if you need any props such as a pillow underneath the head or underneath your knees, maybe you need a blanket. I know I don't, I'm really hot. Maybe you need something to cover your eyes. Set yourself up and get comfortable. Once you are flat on the ground and you're in a comfortable position, remember, keep in mind you are never stuck in any one position. You're always allowed to move and adjust as you need to. But once you're pretty much set up, go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't already. Again, this is your time to rest. After all the hard work that we just did, you're going to let yourself receive and relax. So eyes are closed here. Let the back of the head get heavy. Relax the forehead, the eyebrow center, soften the backs of the eyes, letting the eyes sink deeper into their sockets. Relax the lips, the tongue, the jaw. Drop the shoulders closer towards the earth. Soften the hips, the hands, the feet. And in this moment, there is nothing to do. There's nowhere to be, nothing to think about or to work on. I want you to simply allow yourselves to rest. Introduce a deeper breath into your body. Start to bring small movements back into your fingers and into your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. And give yourself a good morning stretch, reaching the arms up and over the head. Point your toes out in front of you. As you are ready, make your way onto one side into a fetal position on your mat. Take a moment here to thank yourself for showing up on your mat today, to give yourself so much love, knowing that all the love that you need is already inside of you. You just have to access it for yourself. And then nice and easy, start to press your way up into a seated meditation pose. And we'll meet with our eyes closed and hands at heart center in prayer posture. We'll seal off tonight's practice with one clearing breath, followed by an Om. Everyone inhale deeply, fill up. Open the mouth, audible, exhale. Inhale for Om. Thank you all for giving yourselves the beautiful gift that is yoga. From my heart and home to yours, namaste. All right, you all. That is your yoga flow on this beautiful Thursday night. Thank you so much, as always, for joining and for being a part of this and for working on yourselves, because that's a beautiful thing that not everyone is doing. So thank you so much, and I will see you all later. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye, y'all.